Next question. PTX Limited is considering change in its present credit policy. So information is given about a company which is considering a change in its present credit policy. Currently, it is evaluating one policy. The company is required to give a return of 20% on the investment in new accounts receivable. So the discounting rate is given 20%. The company's variable cost are 70% of the selling price. Information regarding the present and the proposed policy is as follows. Present sales is 30 lakhs. Proposed sales is 45 lakhs. Debtors turnover ratio is given, or accounts receivable turnover ratio is given. Right now it is 4 times and later on it will be 2.4 times. Loss due to bad debts is 3% of the revenue and 6% of the revenue. With the proposed policy, there will be an increase in the stock by 2 lakhs and increase in the creditors by 50,000. Which option would you recommend? That is a question. I request all of you to go through the question, please. Friends, in the question they have provided an information. Debtors turnover ratio is 4 times. What does it mean? Let us understand. Debtors turnover ratio 4 times means whatever the debtors that we have, we collect it. Again debtors, we collect it. Again debtors, we collect it. Again debtors, we collect it. So there is a rotation of the debtors for 4 times in a year. That is what they have provided. Can you tell me in the chat box, if at all the turnover ratio is 4 times, what must be the collection period? Friends, answer is very simple. It would be 3 months. It is 12 months divided by 4 times. Rotation is for 4 times in a year. So the collection period would be 3 months. And later on it is 2.4. So what will happen? It is 12 divided by 2.4. That is the way it comes to 5 months. That is the way the collection period is calculated. Okay. So one new way of giving information of the collection period, it is 3 months and 5 months. Now I want you to write in the chat box that which information is missing in the question. Friends, in this question they have provided that variable cost is 70% of the selling price. However, you can see that either directly or indirectly, no information is given about the total fixed cost. That is the reason, so what happens is over here, we have to ignore total fixed cost in calculation of the answer. We understand that say directly or indirectly fixed cost information is not given, so it will be ignored for the purpose of calculation. And listen carefully, carrying cost will be calculated only on the variable cost. Why? Because the total cost information is not available. One more question which I want you to answer in the chat box, that this question can be solved by all the 3 methods, or it can be solved by any 2 methods, or it can be solved only by a single method. Please write answer in the chat box. So friends, over here we can do answer by either first method or second method. We cannot do by both. We cannot do by the third one. First method is possible. Why? Because existing sales is given, yes. New sales are given, yes. Cost information is given, yes. Variable cost is given. Second method is possible in all the questions. But third method is not possible. Why? Because existing and new sales are not same. That is what we understand. What is the new point in this question? Anybody can tell me? Apart from these points that we have discussed, wherein debtors turnover ratio is a new point. What is the new point in this question? Can you write in the chat box? So we understand that over here there is a new information about the stock and about the creditors. How to incorporate the same in the decision making is what we are going to discuss slightly later on. But for the time being, we understand increase in the stock and increase in the creditors information which have been given in this question is new information. How to incorporate the same in decision making is what we are going to discuss.